welcome to This Week in Jewish History. I am your host, Rabbi Kamil, and with me for the first time today is our news correspondent, Matan. Mati, what can we expect from your almost 5 weeks of life experience? Riveting and adorable. Now, our top story this week was the death of Alexander the Great in 323 BCE. Alexander, relative to other rulers of Judea at the time, was good to the Jewish people. However, 200 years before Alexander was Cyrus, from Persia, who ended the Babylonian exile in 539 BCE, allowing the Jewish community to go back to Jerusalem. Because of this, he is known as Cyrus the Great, and Alexander had to be known to the Jewish community as only the pretty good. In 1418 CE, Jews in Italy signed a document to reduce discrimination by forbidding Jewish people from showing off in the presence of the Christian community. Said comedian at the time, Rodney Dangerfield, "I can't even tell you that I don't get respect." In 1876, Wyatt Earp began work as a lawman. Now, although he was not Jewish, his remains are in a Jewish cemetery because his wife, Josie, was. Now, this would later go on to influence Sergio Leone in perhaps his most famous work, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, which was originally known as The Good, the Bad, the Ugly, and the Disappointment to His Parents. In 1973, in her traditional synagogue, Supreme Court Justice Elena Kagan was not allowed this week to read from the Torah, and instead read from the Book of Ruth. And she continues to read today from the Book of Ruth, Beta Ginsburg. And finally, in the year 2020, Matan Reuben camel sneezes during tummy time. Thank you everyone for watching, and we'll see you next week.